So one of the characters I get asked to talk about like pretty much non-stop is Sora from the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Now, what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be doing something similar to the evidence for, where I'm going to be looking at the evidence for a character. I'm not going to call it the evidence for, it's still going to be a DLC theory, but we are going to take a look and see if Sora actually has a chance to make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, the first thing I want to go ahead and say, guys, is that Sora is an extremely popular character. Obviously, Sora is a character that a lot of people really want to see in the game, and he was on a ton of fan ballots and everything else like leaks and rumors and everything else like that, so it makes sense, like, maybe Sakurai wants to add Sora into the game. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and take a look at all the evidence we can find for Sora to see if he actually has a chance to make it into the game. Now, whenever we talk about Sora, there are lots of people firmly on both sides of the fence, and honestly, both of them make very good arguments. There's some people that say that Sora can't make it in because he is a Disney-owned character, and there are other people saying that, like, because Sora isn't like a quote-unquote real Disney character, as in he doesn't like appear at Disney World, he's not in any movies or stuff like that, he's just a video game character, he actually has a very strong chance. Now, guys, yes, this is extremely crazy. It's very hard to say because, yeah, Sora is technically a Disney character. However, Square Enix is kind of allowed to do whatever they want with him as long as they get the approval from Disney. So, guys, to help us go ahead and talk about the evidence for Sora, I actually found a post that comes from Inverse.com, so let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? So this post is titled, Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC Leak Claims Sora Will Join the Roster. Here's why it could actually happen. Now, guys, keep in mind that this post does in fact come from February 5th of 2019, so this is a very, very dated leak. However, the information in it is still very relevant to talking about Sora. So it starts by saying, the beauty of Super Smash Bros. Is that it's a blank canvas where Nintendo's best characters can battle other video game icons in a context-free environment. In the lead up to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we saw some pretty outrageous requests for new characters, and with 5 more downloadable content fighters on the way, there's still plenty of room for speculation. One fan favorite request continues to be Sora from the Kingdom Hearts series, but could the Disney-owned character actually make it into Smash Bros. As DLC? Well, it's complicated. Beyond pure fan speculation, the possibility of Sora in Smash Bros. Ultimate stems from the all but confirmed rumor that a Square Enix character will appear in the new game. Now, obviously, guys, we did already get a brand new Square Enix character, being the hero from Dragon Quest, so just keep that in mind as we continue to read. That follows the addition of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII in Smash 4, which was well received by fans, so why not try again? The question then is which Square Enix character will join Smash this time? Obviously, once again, we know that is already Hero, so let's just go ahead and skip forward to the part where they talk about why Sora is possible. So this says, so is it even possible? The short answer is yes, but it's complicated. Last year, YouTuber HMK had an opportunity to interview the Vice President of Disney Japan, who confirmed that Disney, not Square Enix, owns the rights to Sora and would be open to putting him in Smash Bros. Ultimate. However, he added that both Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts creator Tetsuya Nomura have direct input over how the character gets used. So, for anything to happen, Nintendo, Disney, Square Enix, and Nomura would all need to agree, and although it might be a long shot, hey, at least it's not impossible. So now that we've gone over this, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, the first thing that I want to go ahead and say is that, yeah, this is a ton of hoops that Sakurai is going to have to jump through if he does want to add Sora into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. However, Disney is actually saying that, yeah, you can definitely add Sora into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is an extremely big deal. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably think that Sakurai is not going to want to go through all this effort. However, guys, there are a couple of things I need to say. So first of all, for those of you guys who didn't know, when Sakurai brought back all of the characters from every game franchise into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, he was met with a lot of problems, to say the very least. Obviously, the biggest problem he has was with Snake, because for those of you guys who don't know, there was this whole issue about Snake being owned by a different company or some drama with the like voice actor or something like that. So it was very, very hard to end up getting Snake back into the game. However, Sakurai actually ended up doing it, so just remember, like, it's possible for him to do this. Also guys, if Sora is a character that we are all extremely vocal about, then he definitely has a very strong chance of making it in. Like, I think a lot of people underestimate the power that we the fans have. I mean, but think about it. We got characters like Ridley, even though Sakurai said for years that Ridley was way too big so he'd never make it into Smash Bros. We got King K. Rool, who hasn't been in a video game in over 10 years. And we also got Banjo-Kazooie, who is a character that is now owned by Microsoft, who is Nintendo's direct competitor. So really guys, anything is possible. We also have to remember that Square Enix and Nintendo, while they aren't on like the best terms, it's not like a relationship between Nintendo and Ubisoft, we still have 2 Square Enix characters in the game already. We have the hero from Dragon Quest, and we also have Cloud, so it's definitely not impossible. Now, one of the other big things that I want to address is the claim that, like, he'd have to bring along Goofy and Donald, because obviously Goofy and Donald play a huge role in the story of Kingdom Hearts. However, guys, Sora will be just fine without them. And even if he wouldn't be, Nintendo would never ever get the rights to Goofy or Donald, and even if they did, Sakurai wouldn't even want to add them in. I mean, Sakurai's biggest thing in this is that only video game characters are allowed to join the Super Smash Bros. Family, so because Donald and Goofy didn't originate in Kingdom Hearts, yeah, they do not have a very good chance of making it in. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to go ahead and talk about is, for those of you who don't really know that much about Sora or Kingdom Hearts or anything else like that, I highly recommend you go play a Kingdom Hearts game. They're available on a variety of different consoles, and Kingdom Hearts 3 was just an amazing game. Like, it was so much fun. Me and my brother played through it. Amazing game. Like, you guys, if you've never experienced Kingdom Hearts, please do. You are missing out on a fantastic game franchise. But also, if you want to dive into like his moveset or anything else like that, you can go ahead and take a look at Super Smash Flash 2. They actually made a fan moveset that is absolutely amazing, so go ahead and take a look at that, because I think that a lot of that moveset could definitely transfer over into Sora's official moveset if Nintendo decided to go that route. Now, all of that is well and good once again, but I do feel like I have to say again, just because this is really important, that Square Enix is extremely stingy with all of their properties. I mean, for those of you guys who didn't know, we have barely any music tracks from Cloud in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and barely any spirits. However, with the hero, we actually have a bunch. I mean, he brought along a bunch of really great soundtracks, and he brought along like a bunch of really good spirits, so maybe that's a sign that Square Enix is working better with Nintendo. Now, once again, guys, in terms of Sora, like, and Sakurai having to jump through all of these hoops, it is going to be extremely difficult. I'm not gonna lie. He has to get approval from Square Enix and also from the guy who created Kingdom Hearts, so it's gonna be pretty hard. But like, could you guys even imagine how amazing it would be if we got Sora in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? I understand there are a lot of fans of Geno out there, but I think that there's an even more vocal group for Sora. Sora would be an absolutely amazing addition to the roster, and although Sakurai would have to get approval from so many different people, I feel as though if we are vocal enough, Sakurai will listen and he will jump through those hoops to get us Sora in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. However, guys, at the end of the day, do I believe that Sora actually has a strong chance of making it into the game? And honestly, guys, yeah. I think that Sora is a character that is loved by many people all over the world because Kingdom Hearts is just an amazing game franchise. I think that there is a very vocal group for Sora out there, and Sakurai loves to listen to the fans. I especially think that if we do get another Super Smash Bros. Fan ballot, or like ballot to vote for the next characters, Sora is probably just going to win. I mean, let's be honest, so we saw with that fan ballot through Push Dustin, although it was a very small sample size, that Sora was the most popular character in the United States and Europe, so maybe we'll do some more fan ballots soon and we'll actually see how popular this character is. Guys, you have to remember that Sakurai is all about making us, the fans, extremely happy, and I think that adding Sora into the game would do just that. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about Sora in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in the comments section down below. Do you guys believe that Sora actually has a strong chance of making it into the game? Or do you guys think that Sakurai is not going to want to jump through all these hoops and just say that he's not going to add him in? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.